something amazing happened in the final pre-fight conference at Riyadh for the Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk fight. Tyson, who usually is a man of many words, and he, talked down, mind came on his opponents. This time, I was very surprised that he only said a few words. And the few words was to do with his faith in God, claiming his win before the fight, saying that God has given him the victory. Now, as a Christian, I can appreciate that. Mark 11 verse 24, it says, "Therefore I say to you, whatever things you ask when you pray, believe that you receive them and you will have them." So the key things here were three words: you ask, you believe, and you receive. It was amazing that Tyson publicly acknowledged God, said that he has already received the victory. So he's already claiming the victory over Usyk because he believed that God has answered his prayer. So to me, that makes his victory pretty certain. So Tyson always acknowledges God in a lot of his interviews. He always credits God with his abilities, his blessings, plans in his life. His fame, his wealth is all because of God. The first thing that impressed me with Tyson Fury right from the start is after he wins, he always thank and praise God. God honors those who honors him. And Jesus said that if you acknowledge him in front of people, then he will acknowledge you in front of his Father. That was an amazing thing that Tyson Fury did. I know that Alexander Usyk is also a Christian himself. Many people were asking why Tyson Fury had not been too nasty or said a lot of bad things about Usyk. Well, he did at the start, but I think one of the times that I saw when they met and they shared their faith, then they started respecting each other. And from that day on, Tyson Fury was a lot more calm and peaceful and pleasant and nice to Usyk, because as Christians, you got to respect each other and not swear or say bad things about each other. So that's my take on why Tyson Fury changed his behavior towards Usyk. It's the first time that he hasn't really, in the conferences like today, he would have really abused Usyk and say a lot of bad things about him, but he didn't. I believe that God has given him peace, God's peace that surpasses understanding, and not to swear. Because one of the things that concerned me about Tyson Fury and many other Christian boxers or sports people is that they swear a lot. And you can't praise and glorify God with the same mouth that you praise and glorify the devil. Because if you swear and say bad things to others, you are really glorifying the devil. So it was nice to see Tyson not saying bad things or swearing at Usyk. And I hope that he will continue like that. Of course, he can do the talks and the promotions and all that stuff. It's all money in the bank for him. Because the more he talks, the more people will watch. And that's how it just made Tyson the face of boxing today. because of the way he behaves, talks, and entertain people, because it's really about entertainment. And people love him and follow him. And of course, when he defeats Usyk on May the 18th, then that will solidify his position as the best heavyweight in the world today, and one of the best in history. Because there's no heavyweight that has the size, the reach, the speed, the movements of such a big man like Tyson Fury. And he credits God for his abilities and blessings.